In 1483, England's future lay in the hands of two young princes, Edward, aged 12, and his brother Richard, just 9. Placed within the Tower of London for protection, they vanished without a trace. Their disappearance became the most haunting riddle of English history, a tale of innocence swallowed by ambition whispered through centuries. When Edward IV died, his son Edward V was the rightful heir. But power is a tempting prize. Richard, Duke of Gloucester, his uncle, claimed the role of Lord Protector and placed both boys in the tower, officially for safety. But behind closed doors, the wheels of power were already turning. Edward V's coronation never happened. Instead, Parliament declared the boys illegitimate under the controversial Titulus Regius. By July, Richard claimed the throne as Richard III. Their aunt, Elizabeth Woodville, was stripped of power. The heiress princes became powerless pawns. Witnesses at the time reported glimpses of the princes in the tower, playing in the grounds, occasionally emerging from inner chambers. But as whispers grew of their uncle's ambition, those sightings stopped. By summer's end, the boys had melted into silence. Over centuries, one dominant theory emerged. Richard III ordered the princes murdered to eliminate rivals. Tudor-era writers like Thomas More claimed Sir James Tyrrell smothered them in their chamber, their bodies supposedly buried under heaped stones, then moved. But Tudor propaganda could distort fact, or hold dangerous truth. Could Richard not be the culprit? Some historians point to the Duke of Buckingham, or even the Tudors, Henry VII or his mother, Margaret Beaufort, as possible orchestrators. Their motives: dynastic ambition. But all theories lack firm proof. Only the conspiracy grows deeper. In 1674, workers found two small skeletons under the White Tower staircase. After centuries lost, these were accepted as the princes and buried in Westminster Abbey by Charles II. Yet no DNA, no definitive identification. To this day, they remain scientific ghost evidence. Recently, a remarkable clue surfaced. A 16th-century will described a chain that once belonged to Edward V, passing into the hands of Sir James Tyrrell's relatives, Tyrrell being fingered as the murderer. Could this royal chain be the smoking gun? Some modern historians, including Philippa Langley, question whether the boys died at all. Archival research reveals references to Edward and Richard lingering, unusual if they were gone. Could one of the Tudor pretenders, Lambert Simnel or Perkin Warbeck, have actually been one of the boys surviving and seeking revenge? It's speculative, but tantalizing. No matter the truth, the fate of the princes in the tower remains both tragic and riveting. Their disappearance shattered dynasties and inspired Shakespearean dramas. It lingers in the public consciousness as a poignant symbol of childhood lost to power's dark undercurrents. The tower stands still. The boys remain silent. Bones lie hidden, evidence hidden, truth obscured by centuries of rumor. And yet, the world listens. Because sometimes, the most powerful stories are those carved into silence.